Jeremy Hunt says that Labour is planning to put up VAT and that there will be huge price hikes and huge increases in tax. Labour, in contrast, say absolutely they have no plans to raise VAT, and nor do the Conservative Party, except, of course, on private schools. But that's the plan by Rachel Reeves as the campaign enters the second week, and each party is accusing the other of having huge black holes in their spending plans. And the commitments on tax, surely if you're going to tie yourself up and say we cannot increase tax, then a lot of the spending commitments, a lot of these promises cannot also be kept. You cannot make promises about something you're going to do dependent on catching people out, on catching criminals. You can't build a policy based on something that is wrong. If it's wrong to avoid tax, you can't build a positive policy on assuming that lots of people have done something wrong and can be caught out and will make money out of it. You don't make money out of crime. That's the point. You don't make money out of crime. So people may have avoided tax. There may be non-doms. You may change the status of that. But you can't use that as a predicate for doing something good. That is something good in itself, to catch people who have been evading their duty, who haven't done the right thing. That is good. That's enough. But to say that is the basis on which we are going to do this, that seems odd. And it's not the first time it's been done. The Conservatives have already put forward these plans. We're going to save money by catching people out. And it's not dissimilar to the hostile environment, just that it's spreading so that everybody's going to be living in a moment of terror and wondering whether or not they've done something wrong. Because how do we know? Most of us simply do not know. And most of us rely on an accountant or on somebody to do our taxes. If there's a mistake, this system is too complex to understand what it is. And even if you're told something is wrong, how are you going to dispute it? You can't. The assumption is you're just going to pay up, and that seems odd. That seems odd as the basis on which we're going to be doing something good. And we've seen how this goes wrong with the attack on carers. We've seen it. People who are just a few pennies over the so-called limit. Why are they there? They haven't changed their working habits. It's simply that the amount of money that they are earning as a minimum wage has gone up, but the threshold for the amount of money they're allowed to earn has not gone up. Therefore, there's a difference. Therefore, they're suddenly over the limit. They didn't know. They didn't know. And they are being unfairly penalised for a bureaucratic error that was beyond most people. The same thing is true of the PIP thing. People do not understand it. And it's a form which is almost impossible to fill out. And various people have brought the form to me and said, please help me. And I said, I can't. I don't understand this rubbish. And I've seen that form so often now, my eyes roll. And the frank reality is, I don't understand this rubbish. And they say, oh, but you're supposed to teach English. You're supposed to know about these things. I don't understand the jargon. And I have the same problems with insurance. All of this is about making money out of error and about using a language to confuse rather than clarify. And I don't think that's the basis on which we should be running our country.